presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Leading one sideline, Brian Callahan, facing the franchise. Of course, his father, Bill, coached that appearance in Super Bowl 37. His guys have picked up wins in 3 of their last 4. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. This guy's more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
And when we look back at last week, win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, much more importantly, a win.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another give here to Jency. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 41.
For a Las Vegas down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 40.
To Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
And the Raider first down.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's Robinson on the slant. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
To number 9.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 38.
Work against the blitz. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Okay, ready?
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Throw here. 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Shotgun give here to Genty. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw it. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Titans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Tight end going in motion here. Now Sanders. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
That's taken on the 7. And gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Gain of 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. It's a screen play to Genty. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Titans come back.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Shot. Ready. Practice this.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it on 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Sanders. He's going to loft this deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with the first down following that last play. Setting him on the dive. Fights his way through a tackle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. Now that's not what the offense started about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
That's the line he's going to... Oh, he lost the football! And the Raiders get to it. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you do all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 20 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
46-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Brought down behind the
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Here's a throw.
48-yard line.
Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those... Pro says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So he gained 30 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
The 18-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. He brings it in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. They call pass on 2nd and goal. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull out in front further, 13-zip. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35.
We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Starting this drive with a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Katie. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, shot. 70, Timberwolf.
They go play action for Sanders. That one's complete, right side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Bone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. So 1st down from the 41. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Complete over the middle.
That was me. That was me. They didn't let me try to catch it.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 31-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
No!
Another carry for it. Same guy, same results. He's bottled it for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. It's a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11. Now Borregales on to send it away.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
60 Bison.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this second quarter.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is Caleb Williams leading the charge. This one of his 4 touchdown tosses on the night. The Bears come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here's the running back for the visiting team. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the LA Chargers. And this is the Broncos wideout. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? The Broncos get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Go play action on first down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested, but they knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They'll throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Genty. He finds space, middle of the field. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Titans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Right up the gut. Second down run good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
Carried by number 20.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Brings it in at the 12. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Finds Genty underneath. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Medical staff hurrying out to the field after that play, Brock. Looks like somebody was injured, and oh, no, it is running back Ashton Genty. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Caught at the 20-yard line. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary goal. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him.
Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Dropping back to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
This might be a free play for him. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, even after the penalty, Brock, still 9 to go now on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Has it in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, Just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. And this has become must-score territory now every time out, as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Complete out to the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
11 on the play.
Miller here on fraction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 3rd and just 2 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
That's good.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Sanders. Man downfield. He's got it. So that's Dobbs. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Titans 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Number 22. A 7-yard pickup.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Second and 3 now. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans make it an 18-point game.
Titans 10.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Robinson with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's loaded another one up. Yeah, that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60, Warrior 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone just outside the 20. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you've got to hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Number 22. Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Sanders setting the pass. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and just 2 to go. There he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Titans first down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down Titans.
They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
That is on the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Getting the tight end in motion. 3rd and short here. Sanders. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
That's another Titans 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Titans
Here's the one back on the handoff. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans have a 1st.
1st down, Titans.
They give it to him again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Sanders back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Titans Titans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Raiders' 1-yard line.
A go play action for Sanders. Cut out left. And that is a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown,
The Titans putting up points in a game decided.
The Titans will line up for the
Play action, Sanders. Has it at the 2. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his... And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position.
Stat padding almost cost you the game low.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Like and subscribe.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
The Titans first down.
Plowing up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He has the Tennessee touchdown.
Why the fuck did they move me like that? Who didn't know they was on the same?
It's been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's a design run. And he reaches the end zone on that two-point run. This is going to cut it to a two-score game now, down 15.
26.
Well, that worked perfectly. They spread them out offensively initially, and then hit the lane right up the middle to go get the 2 points.
And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing now on first down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Touchdown Vegas.
Just because you said some shit. Just because you said some shit.
Now as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity.
This game out.
Paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come.
I'm trying to win MVP.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points.
4,000 yards, 50 touchdowns. MVP caliber. Turn the team around.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away.
Close to the playoffs. Clutch moment. And you're a rookie. Never seen it.
And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Five, 6, 7. 6, 7. It's in heaven.